Hello everybody, welcome back. This is kind of a travelogue video where I'm going to talk about my recent trip to Nashville, Tennessee. So I'm filming this on August the 5th. The previous weekend, I was able to travel to Nashville with my girlfriend, and I'd never been to Nashville before. I've never been that far west in Tennessee, so it was really a treat. It was kind of a spontaneous thing. We just decided, let's go to Nashville. It was kind of the last free weekend that we had that we could do something like that before the summer ended, and jobs and things like that kicked in. So we just decided to stay. I took off work Friday, and we were there through Sunday afternoon. By the time we got back to my apartment and put away the rental car at the airport and everything like that, it was about 1 a.m. and it was a great time. I wouldn't change a thing, and we fit a lot in just a few days. So I'm going to talk briefly just some music related things that we did, and show you a few little items that I picked up in Nashville. So the first day that we got there, again, we got there Friday, and because of Central Time, we ended up gaining an hour. We showed up to Nashville. We decided we were going to check into our Airbnb late at night so that we could just knock out as much in Nashville as we could. Parked right near the Ryman Auditorium, which was a thrill to me to see the Ryman. I took several pictures, and we had tickets planned the following day to tour the Ryman and the Country Music Hall of Fame on that Saturday. So, but anyway, this Friday we decided we were just going to walk up and down the main Broadway strip, which was kind of neat to see all the honky tonks and all the bands that were playing in various bars. Windows are open so you could hear music up and down the whole strip. Some of it good, some of it terrible, but that's the bar band life for you. Just the sights and sounds of Nashville, and the smells which were another story. Various smells of various different substances up and down the strip. But it was really cool just to see that strip, that I've been hearing about my whole life, and to actually be there on that Broadway strip, to see the honky tonks like Tootsie's and the storefront for Ernest Tubbs record store, which is no longer in business, unfortunately. So it was just really neat to see that. We had some fried chicken, spicy chicken, hot chicken at Hattie B's, which was a recommendation from Randall Nelson. So thank you, Randy. That ended up being our favorite meal, despite the wait in line. And we went up to a rooftop bar where, lo and behold, there was a free concert for Gavin DeGraw, the pop singer. And actually, I have, thank you, Robert S. I have this Gavin DeGraw. Sorry, I had a phone call. I had this Gavin DeGraw CD courtesy of Robert S. And I got to see Gavin DeGraw live. So that was kind of neat. Just a 30-minute show. He sounded great. He had the big song, I Don't Want to Be, which is a big hit. But so that's what we did Friday. Saturday, we had a tour of the Ryman Auditorium, which was absolutely stunning. I couldn't believe I was inside of the Ryman Auditorium. Not a bad seat in the house. We did the video at the beginning of the tour where they talked about the history of it being a church and then becoming the Ryman as we know it. There was memorabilia. I mean, they had Peter Frampton's voice box was there that he used on Frampton Comes Alive. You had, nudie suits. You had costumes from Minnie Pearl that were there. You had one of the harmonicas that D. Ford Bailey would play in the old Grand Ole Opry. And just unbelievable to be inside of the Mother Church of Country Music. I can't recommend it enough. I want to go back so badly to see a show there. But I did pick up a couple of things. Obviously, I kept my tour book, the Ryman, with all sorts of pictures and just some really good, interesting information in there, and I kept that. I got a little Ryman guitar pick in the gift shop. And every ticket, you're able to take a picture on the stage of the Ryman. So I got this picture taken. And actually, what I had to do is, because this little piece right here is not connected to the stage, I put my feet back so that I was actually standing on the stage. And I look stiff as a board, but kind of neat to see what the audience can see what the performers can see. And the equipment behind me, a band called the Turnpike Troubadours was going to play that night. So their stuff was on the stage. And I got this cool sticker, Ryman. Really neat to have that. And I got one of the famous Ryman hatch print posters. So this year is the 130th anniversary of the Ryman. So I'm going to be hanging this up somewhere in my apartment. And really happy to have this. It's beautiful. So we did the Ryman. We then headed to the Country Music Hall of Fame, which was, oh, I should probably say that after that we went to the hatch print. Well, no, I'm getting ahead of myself. We went to the Country Music Hall of Fame about 2 o'clock. We did the Musicians Walk of Fame out front. We saw the stars and everything like that. And did the Country Music Hall of Fame tour at 2. Not quite my girlfriend's thing. She isn't big in museums, but she appeased me and went. So thank you so much, if you're watching. And the Country Music Hall of Fame just blew my mind. It really did. I mean, to see like the main mandolin that Bill Monroe played for most of his career, to see Mother Maybelle Carter's archtop guitar, and to see the Hank Williams guitar, I was blown away to look at that guitar. It was just unbelievable to see it. It was just incredible. So, and then to finish it off in the actual Hall of Fame room itself, to see all the bronze plaques for everybody, was just fantastic. It was wonderful with the big, will the circle be unbroken, up around the trimming of the roof. So we did that. I didn't get anything in the Hall of Fame gift shop. Nothing really struck my eye. We did go to the Hatch Show Print gift shop, which is in the same building. There's the bag. And they're the ones that do all the posters that I mentioned. And I found this really neat little Christmas ornament done in that style. So it's all unique. And then it says Hatch Print Show, Nashville, Tennessee. And so then we just, we did some fun things Saturday night. And then Sunday, we ended up going to Third Man Records in Nashville, which, if you don't know Third Man Records, it is the company owned by Jack White of the White Stripes, of the Raconteurs, the Dead Weather, and then his own solo career. Jack started Third Man Records in Detroit, Michigan, where he's from. Then he put a kind of a boutique store in Nashville, and I believe he's also got one in London as well. And I've heard great things about Third Man. I'm not even a huge Jack White fan, but I've heard that it's just one of those places you have to go to see it. So I went to Third Man, got this cool little sticker with his logo. There's the 3 men. I also got another guitar pick that says Third Man Records. A couple of 45 adapters for my records. I got the new Jack White CD called Entering Heaven Alive, which I listened to today, and it's really cool. Then they treat you right there. They give you this cool bag. And then they also had free posters in a drawer. So I got a Entering Heaven Alive poster. Really cool. But the big thing at Third Man Records is a record booth that has, well, okay, it's a recording booth about the size of a phone booth, built in 1947. There's only about 6 or 7 of these things that are still working. And what it is you record your voice straight to vinyl. And people used to use it to send love messages and messages to each other. They could mail it. Neil Young did an album in there called A Letter Home, which, there it is. Neil Young did a full album there called A Letter Home, where he did covers, and you can see that's what the booth looked like. And I got to stand in that same booth where Neil Young recorded this whole album. And you can see how tight it is in there. So really cool. And I recorded a song. There's the sleeve, record your voice at Third Man Records. And you can record an A side and a B side. I just did an A side. You can see it's clear vinyl, very tight grooves. Actually, if anybody can tell me how to play this thing, that would be wonderful, because my record player was not allowing me to play it. But I recorded a John Prine song called "That's the Way the World Goes Round," because you only get about a little over 2 minutes to record the thing, and it's a wonderful thing to be a part of. So I bought that. Then we got some donuts and had some coffee, and then we headed home and got back here pretty late. So it was a great trip. I can't recommend it enough for music lovers. Please go check it out, and please obviously check out the Ryman, the Country Music Hall of Fame, and Third Man. I didn't get to do Grand Ole Opry this time, just didn't have time, but I had to see the Ryman. So anyway, thank you all for watching. Let me know what you think of the things that I found, and I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all be good. Take care now. And oh, I should also say one more thing. Neil Young, when he recorded this album, played he played covers of songs, and it's cool because Jack White plays piano off. Jack White set up a piano outside of this booth and played the piano. Not quite like Dr. John piano, but anyway, you know the Dr. John. And but Jack White played piano outside of the booth and let the piano reverberate into the phone booth. So that's really cool. So please check out that album. And anyway, that's all I got to say. Y'all be good. Take care. And I'll talk to y'all real soon. Bye now.